What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Breakfast with AB. Now, listen, you read the title, you know what I'm making? I'm making a bread pudding. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and get, set the mood for you. Listen, you remember that at the end of the day, you ran by your grocery store and you picked up your challah bread. You brought it home, you chopped it up, which we cubed it. Once you got it cubed, you set it off to the side. You left it overnight. You got up before your folks did, and then you went ahead and put this together, put it in the oven, and started brewing some coffee. So listen, as it was baking in the oven, listen, the aroma is what is waking them up, right? So you go ahead and get your bread pudding, you put it on a tray, you get that hot coffee, and you take it to them. And that right there, buddy, will start your day. Hey, so you guys know what I'm doing. Listen, hey, thank you for watching this video. Hey, listen, watch this one in its entirety. And the reason I go ahead and I show this whole process is really for all the new people out here, you know what I mean? So they can see, they got a visual guide to show them that what it should look like throughout the different stages. With that being said, I'm not gonna over talk it, and we finna get right into this video. Okay, now let's go over the ingredients. We're gonna start off by doing the pudding ingredients first. Look, that's that challah bread. That's just one loaf. You wanna have about 3 cups. Then you got your light brown sugar. Now let me just say this, if you're new to my channel, I gotta let you guys know, as you see that I pick up the ingredients, the names of the ingredients pops up on the screen along with the quantity. And also, there's another ingredient list down in the description box below in case you guys wanna go ahead and, do a copy and paste and print. Now, okay, you see the milk. We just gonna continue on. Look, this is an easy recipe, to follow. Hey, just hands down, look, easy and delicious. All right, then we got 5 eggs. Now, all we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it down in like some sections just to get it like even so that it's easy for me to cube it. Now, you guys can cube it however you want to, but I think this is probably about the only, way to do it. So listen, just cut them. I like to cut them. I don't want to cut them too fine, So I like them to keep them about an inch, inch and a quarter, anywhere between there, and you're good. So as you can see, I'm just cutting them. You get these 1-inch cubes and just throw them into a bowl. Now listen, it's best if you can do this the night before. That's key. You just leave them out, don't cover them. Listen, they're gonna be a little hard in the morning, but no problem because we're gonna soak it in that pudding mix, our egg wash. So that's what it's gonna look like when you're done. And I want to say this, listen, you can use regular bread if you want to, if you're not prepared. But if you're prepared, you got this bread right here and that right there. I hope you heard that little laugh I did right there. It's the bread that sends it over the top. Now you see I'm just putting 5 eggs in. Listen, you can scramble them if you want to. It's no right way or a wrong way to do it. Just put them in there, and then you want to just go ahead and add your milk. That's the sugar, your eggs, and your milk. Now look, I only added just a little bit at a time. Listen, it's always best to just do a little bit, do it in increments. So once you start getting it, you don't want it sloshing all around. So then grab yourself a whisk and just whisk it all up. And as you can see, look, I'm just pouring it in nice and slow, and just constantly whisking. You just want it to be mixed thoroughly, because this is what you're going to put on top of that bread. Now, once that's done, go ahead and add yourself, your vanilla extract, and that's that Watkins, y'all. Hey, I don't know if you guys got that in your neighborhood grocery store, but when you find it and you don't always see it, I suggest you buy yourself at least 2 bottles of it. Hey, listen, that's the truth right there. Now, after you're done, you got that mixed. Now go ahead and bring your bowl with your bread in it, and then you just want to pour this over the top. You know what? I'm trying to get it on all of the pieces, but it's no problem. We're going to go ahead and take a spatula, and listen, we're going to turn it over. And when I say turn it over, we want to do that, and we want to do it gingerly. You know what? You don't want to like smash and beat your bread up, So look, just kind of like just get it. You just want to make sure all your bread cubes have been coated. That's the main thing. Just be delicate. I'm a dude, I work in construction. I might be a little heavy-handed, So you guys use your technique, how you do it. But right now this is about as soft as I can get this right here. All right, so you can see it. Listen, you want to set this up. After this is done, you want to set this to the side and wait like at least 10-15 minutes. Now, look, there go that brandy. And I'm adding raisins to mine, which is completely optional. Now, just go ahead and put some of the brandy on these raisins and let the raisins soak up that brandy. Hey, you know what? And I'm not no drink type cat like that, but this right here, hey, I can't have it without it. And it almost makes this like a nice, moist cinnamon roll with raisins. So just set that to the side, let it start doing its thing. If you guys don't want to use brandy, you can just put some hot water in there and then let it, that way it'll soften it up. At least you want your raisins to be soft. Now, we're getting ready to, get our little topping on here. So go ahead and put your brown sugar in there.
Now that you got your brown sugar, you want to, oh, I gotta say this, listen, you want your butter to be room temperature. That's key. So go ahead and add your butter. What I did was I drained off that, and no, I didn't drink it, y'all. I know you're gonna ask what happened to the brandy. I didn't drink it, I just drained it off. And then, you know what, use your hand. Add your raisins to the brown sugar, and then listen, it's gonna get a little messy, but no worries. We're gonna get it all, good. We're gonna go to the sink. We're gonna wash our hands, get everything nice and clean. We're gonna get our 13 by 9, Pyrex glass baking dish. And now, this has been about 15 minutes. Now you just wanna go ahead and just put all of your bread with that wash in it. You know what, just add it to that. And yeah, you know what, now that I said all this, I wanted to make sure I said with that 13 by 9, you wanna grease it. You can use butter. For me, I use the spray butter. All right. Once you got your bread added to it, you want to evenly, distribute it out. And once that's done, then you want to go ahead and that little raisin brown sugar crumble mix, go ahead and start putting it on the top. Now you just saw that I started out using a spoon, trying to be fancy for this video. But you know what? I like working with my hands anyway. So just go ahead and spread it out. Now, you make sure your oven has been preheated to 350 degrees. Go ahead and set that in there and set a timer for 35 minutes. Then we're going to look at it. Now for the sauce ingredients. Look, real simple. Sugar, egg is already beaten. You got your brandy, you got your vanilla extract, and then you got a whole stick, which is a half a cup of butter right there. That's that unsalted butter also. And it doesn't make no difference if that's room temperature or not, because we're getting ready to put it in the saucepan right here and go from there. Now, just put it in there and just start heating that down, melting that. Real easy, you guys. So once that starts to melt, it gets about halfway done or whenever, or completely done. It's up to you. Go ahead and add your sugar. And now you want to get that whisk again. Now, notice that I'm using a rubber whisk. That's key. You don't want to break none of that coating off in that saucepan, and then we ingest it. So rubber, you got to get one of them, folks, if you don't have one. Now, just keep whisking. As you can see, I kind of really don't stop. Just went ahead and added the vanilla extract, and you just want to keep going. And another thing you want to do is remember this: you just put egg in there under heat. You don't want to have scrambled egg in your sauce. So that's another reason why you just want to keep going, keep it moving. You don't want it to, actually cook inside. And then last, you go ahead and add that brandy to it and just keep it going. Now, I done already turned off the heat, but I just want to keep it going, keep it whisking. And then once I'm done, I'm sure it's not putting out no more heat. And then if you timed it just right, listen, your pudding is coming out of the oven. Now it's time to go ahead and hit it with that sauce right there. And that right there, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and swallow right now. Because my mouth was getting watery. Just salivating over here because I knew this was coming. That's up to you. You don't have to use all of it. I used it all. And I knew it was going to sit up a little bit, and it holds heat. So, it eventually works its way down inside of the actual breading. Now, just go ahead and get yourself a bowl, plate, or whatever you want to do, and just add it, and I don't even know what to say, because listen, you just want to hurry up and taste it. This right here served with some coffee or something hot, hands down, I can't say enough about it. So there you go, you guys. That's bread pudding at its best. And don't forget, the brandy is optional. Hey, thank you guys.
So tell me what you guys think about this one here. I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below. Have you ever even had bread pudding? And if you have, what's your favorite? Have you had it with this brandy? Now listen, the raisins are completely optional. Most people probably put maybe put pecans or something like that in there. But either way, or you don't have to put nothing at all. But I'm gonna just say this, for us grown folks, that brandy is the kicker right there. So if you're new to my channel, let me take the time and say, hey, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel, and let everybody out there know there's a channel out here that's taking the mystery out of cooking and simplifying these recipes. And again, if you guys been watching me, you know what I'm about to say. I'm out of here. Peace.